What's going on, everybody? Rob here, Trev2323, AKA Trev2323. I am back again with my Bedhead Sunday, because it is Sunday. I worked a crap ton of overtime, and today I got some tank cleaning to do on the tanks all over there. And I'm probably going to do an unboxing of the Marine Cobra Ceto floating VHF radio. So I'm going to do an unboxing of this, and also I'm going to go over my green screen room that I'm in right here a little bit. So stay tuned, because we're going to start off with... Alright, so I'm going to start on the tilapia tank right now first. But I wanted to show you that those two right there are a little bit fighting. Because, let me explain something. This right here, see how the little sand hills are in there? This tilapia in front, that's where he's trying to nest at. Then the tilapia in back, there's more sand going, and there's like another little sand crater. That's where he's trying to nest at. Now, one of the tilapia actually were able to give eggs so far, but she didn't know what to do. She was tiny. See how the females are like super tiny, so she really wasn't able to carry the eggs all the way through. So what I'm going to see, that's another male tilapia. There's 3 male tilapias in there. That one's a male tilapia also. That's a male tilapia. That's a male tilapia. And that's a male tilapia. And they're the more aggressive ones, the ones that dig the little circles out. See, this is his area all the way over here. There's all the way down to the glass. So I believe all these are the females right here. And he allows that one to go in there. So I believe she's a female. Because normally when the males kind of get aggressive with each other, they don't let anybody else enter, other males into their area. See those two guys fighting back there? Because that one don't want this male going in his area. That's the one that I like. He got some nice color, that Hawaiian tilapia right there. And that poor guy can't coax any females to go to his area, and he got half the tank at the bottom. They think I'm going to feed him right now. If you notice this one right here, in her eyes, she got red. There's little dots of red. Oh, that one too. Alright, either way, I'm going to go ahead. I haven't cleaned the media in that right there. When I'm saying the media, not the bio balls, the carbon. I haven't cleaned the carbon in that one. And I haven't really done a partial in this tank at all. It's in my basement. We had a polar vortex. It got warmer outside, but this tank is running at about 74 degrees is what this tank is running at right now. I took these in because a friend was having troubles with his tilapia setup. He had a 220-gallon tank, and he was working so much that his tank, his filter went out, and he started losing tilapia. So this is the primary filter for the tank. That right there has carbon in it and just the air pump, so it got a little bit media, but there's not enough media to build biological filtration in here. There's the up tube right here for the tank, for the filter, and then lets the water back out with that tube right underneath there. That's what puts the water back in. So that's a SunSUn right there. So this is right here is the primer. It's a primer to push it, like when you put it down here, you got to push this up and down a couple times, and it'll suck water in from the tank down in here, and then when you plug it in, it'll push the water back out. So here's the Hawaiian tilapia. Let me unplug the SunSUn, and I got to get a bucket and start taking the hooks off the back of it. Alright, so I got the SunSUn unplugged over there, so I got to try to get these hoses off the back. But I got so much crap back here, it's going to be a ordeal. But so I have a bucket with me, and I'm pulling one of the holes out, putting it inside the bucket, and I'm going to put it through underneath right here, the back. So here's the bucket, and here's one of the hoses right here for the SunSUn. The good thing is when I lifted it up, all the water didn't spill out. I thought it was going to come out of there. Now here's the other hose from the SunSUn. This is the one that puts water into the tank. Try to lift it as high as I can get it. no water came out the other end. Okay. Here's the other one from the SunSUn. You gotta get them both on the same side, because this is coming out and this is going into the sink in the basement. They call the basement my YouTube studio now because I shoot all videos down here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now this is actually a little bit heavy. We can grab it from these right here. Oh, I don't know if you can see. There's the SunSUn. Alright, there's the SunSUn in the sink right here. So if you lift this up right here, the hoses will come out. And all this is for the hoses to come out. So I really don't need to take that off, but I wanted to show you that if you unlock this, this is where your impellers come into right here. You check them out anyways. But this is where your impellers come out, and this actually clips down. When you push these in right here, it clips down in there. So I just took the impellers off, but then you got to take these off right here. I guess the top ones first. These ones first, the ones that run this way with the blue thing, and then these right here. And then there's the bottom of your SunSUn. Alright, now these are stackable trays. And the only one I want to get to really is the this was it. Look at it. That's the carbon filter. That's how plugged up the carbon filter is. So there's 4 trays in here. Trying to put that one down first. Get this out the way. Or 3 trays. This should be the bio balls. This is the one that you don't touch. And there's the bio balls right there. And then there should be one more then. This is the sponge filter. That's the sponge and the sponge filter. It's just filthy, so I haven't done this in a while. Let me see, there's one more. And then there's the bottom of the tank. So I'm not going to dump this in there so I get all this out. The bio balls, really, this is the one I'm keeping and I'm not messing with. And then those 2 could get rinsed out really good. You could change your carbon and your filter if you're here right now, but I have no extra ones here. I know I got 5 tanks. I'm out of all extra media filters, so I'm going to rinse these out really good. And those, the carbon, I'm going to put finish off with extremely hot water, and that'll clean the carbon. Alright, I lowered down the water so I don't get all the gravel spilled out of here. And if you use really hot water, not gravel, carbon, if you use really hot water in the carbon, you can actually reactivate this carbon. I might have to put it in a bucket to clean it out though, because it's pretty bad. That's how bad this filter is. You fill it with water and there's almost nothing coming through it, so I'm going to put it in here. And I'm going to give it a good cleaning. Got that out cleared out already. I'm going to lower this down. Let the cold water run so this water's clean. And then I'm going to put that back in here. And I'll put the hot water on the carbon really hot. And then put the carbon back in here. Alright, you see how the water's a lot more clear, and I got the hot water running on it now. Okay, there's the gravel. Right there. It's clean, not the gravel. I keep saying the gravel, the damn Alright, so I have the sponge clean. I have the sponge for the carbon clean. So I'm gonna put the carbon. I cleaned the carbon. I'm putting the carbon back in here. And this right here, I'm gonna rinse out just because I'm not gonna rinse the bio balls out, but I'm gonna rinse the whole tray out itself. Now this is a white sponge, or it should be white. Whoa, look how clean that is. Whoa. Okay, so I put the bio balls back. This is actually going to be the bottom tray. I want the bio balls sitting on the bottom. Alright, so I put on the back of the hoses parts of it that clip in there right here. That's underneath there now, so I'm going to fill it with water. I'm doing the cardinal sin they say do not fill it with tap water, fill it with tank water because you kill your biomedia. But this tank is cycled pretty good, so I'm filling this as much as I can fill it to the top of all the media trays. Okay, so we're gonna put this back on. It's all filled up now. There. Then you're going to put your outlets and inlets back on all the way down and close them. Again, there's water in here already now, so when you prime it, it should suck water in. I feel like I'm giving somebody CPR. Okay, there, it's all the way through. Everything's siphoned through right now. Now you can plug it in. And all the crap shooting out of the outlets, you could tell that it's on. Look, I'll lift it up right here. That's on right there. But I made the mistake that I had the two things I do wrong is I always worried if you took this off that it'll let the tank leak out into here. It won't. You could take this off and leave this at the tank, and when you put everything back in there, make sure you have water in the filter, because with water in the filter it's easier to siphon through. If that's empty, you're never going to be able to siphon the water from the tank overflow into here. So I think the SunSUn works awesome. This isn't the one with the UV filter, but man, I put this tank in in the summertime, and it's already January or March, and I've done one partial, and I've just been topping it off because with the heat, you know, down here warmer than the outside, it really evaporates a lot of water. So I had to go ahead and clean the top of the tank off, but and this is quiet. Now let me show you this. I got to do this tank also. This is the koi tank. And look at the koi unburied, the whole grate with the undergravels. But let me show you this part. Now I haven't cleaned this tank in a long time also, but I think that is why the koi are doing okay. I mean, it literally got growing algae with this LED light that's filtering the water, like naturally filtering the water. The whole plant is on the filter. And then I got an undergravel filter, a kick butt undergravel filter on this. So you see I got two pumps on there for all the undergravel for these three tanks. And then I got one undergravel filter for the tilapia tank and the koi tank. So right now I'm going to do a partial on this tank with the python, but I'm only going to take it maybe a quarter of the way down, fill it back up. And then this is a set it and forget it. I'm going to leave it like this. My grandbaby loves watching these tilapia and loves watching the crayfish. So let me get the python ready so I can do the other change. Then just filling the tank back up with the python. Water temperature is good to go. I told you it was a little bit hotter. It was 75, it was at 74 degrees. These tilapia fish they're like really strong fish. Technically, I should have one male and get rid of two other males, and so far the rest will be females. That's one of the bigger males right there. Those are two males right there. I know that because they dug the holes, and there's the other male right there. That one black male right there with the black head, he has this part of the tank that way, and these two got a little corner back over there. That's the biggest male I got right there. For right now, they get about 16 inches. Even my Hawaiian blue gold tilapia, he was almost as big as that pacu. Not really that big, but he was a big guy. That's the pacu, little squishy. I had to do his tank also. So today's like Bedhead Sundays turning into tank cleaning day, and I still haven't reviewed the marine radio. Either way, this one's done. Filling this one up right now. I'm gonna get over to cleaning the koi tank for the next video. I just wanted to show you this. I left the tank alone, and that's like a mated pair of Hawaiian gold tilapia. I don't want to get too close, but the little guy up front has a girlfriend, and he keeps checking to see if she's laying eggs that he could fertilize. And he's trying to scare everybody else away. Everybody else thinks I'm going to feed them. Nope, no, he's all alone again. He almost had a girlfriend. See, he's looking to see if there was any eggs down there. I thought that was pretty neat. One of the little ones were on eggs, but I still think they're too small to breed. But they're trying. Now these guys right here, there are two males that are fighting. Because it's his nesting ground right there. And that one's the other one's nesting ground. Now the female came back again, right here. You see, he chases everybody away but that one. Okay, now those two, that one back there, he's looking to nest. He wants a partner, but he has nobody. I feel bad for that guy. He used to be the biggest one in the tank, and he had females. And one of them actually had eggs, but she was just too small, too young. Alright, let me go back to cleaning the koi tank. That's my next stage, cleaning the koi tank. I got the python in it already.